welcome back to Never a Dull Moment. I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Abby.
Yeah, and you get to know us really well today because we're going to do get to know us questions.
Let's do this.
Jump right into it.
Let's also see how well we know each other.
Exactly.
Should be interesting for all parties involved.
But do you want to hear a funny story before we start? I forgot to tell you this. So, okay. I'm not sounding great. I don't feel super good. But last night I was sitting on the couch and my mom got me this headband and it has bunny ears on it.
Yes.
And I use it every night to wash my face. And so I had my hair slicked back and I had these bunny ears and I just couldn't care to take it off. So I went and laid on the couch with my Kindle and I was like blowing my nose and coughing. And Sophia turns to me and goes, "You've looked better." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." But then she goes, "It's only Tuesday and you don't have sick leave. You should fake your own death so that you can get out of work and then just miraculously show up." And I was like, that still doesn't help me because I need the money from the day of work. Like, faking my death's not going to do anything.
I'm liking that that's her solution, though.
I know. And she's like, "Yeah, you've looked better. Like, are you okay? You just look ill." And then she's like, "Do you like the pep talk?" I'm like, "No."
I love her. I love her with all my heart.
So, yeah, and she was right, though. It was only Tuesday. She's like, "You've got the whole week." I'm like, "I know." But I am feeling actually better today than I did yesterday, so.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
My funny story for the week?
Yes, please tell.
So I went to a ball over the weekend for my school, UCL, which wasn't really a ball. It was a black tie high school all-night party, so every room had a different event going on. Anyway, they had jazz music going outside, so my friends and I were dancing. Again, I'm in heels, full gown get up.
Because you were expecting a ball.
Because I was expecting a ball. And my friend's like, "Abby, let's swing." And I was like, "Let's swing." So we started swing dancing. And then she goes, "Okay, you stand here." And I'm like, "Oh, no." And she walks away. And I'm like, "What are we doing? Are we doing dirty dancing?" And she's like, No, I'm in a dress. We're not doing dirty dancing." I'm like, "Okay, at least that makes me feel better." She's like, "No, I'm going to run. You're going to catch me, and I'm going to do the side-to-side swing move." And I'm like, "Great idea." I want it noted I'm sober.
But she's a little drunk, isn't she?
I mean, they've had some glasses of wine by this point. I don't know how tipsy, but
Yeah.
I'm the sober one in this situation. I'm like, this is a great idea. So she backs up quite a ways. And then all of a sudden comes full barrel running right at me. And I catch her. I want it noted, I did catch.
She has a video of it.
I did catch her, and we sat there for a minute, and then she went to move, and my heels on uneven ground with my bag right at my feet, and we went down hard.
You really did.
I almost broke 2 of my fingers.
The best part in the video, though, is you can't see her moving. So it just looks like you're in still, and then you're like, and just down. Like, it didn't look like you moved. It just looked like your feet left you. Like,
Which, knowing me, could possibly happen, too. Like,
it's a good thing. Maybe you should have tried the dirty dancing.
I probably could have. It probably would have been better.
Could have. Although you probably
No,
it would have came
gone
down harder. She either would have fallen behind you, or your feet would have came out, and she would have like landed on top of you.
Yeah. The video is funny though because we're sprawled out on the floor, and it pans over to one of my other friends, and she's just singing. It's just like,
what's going on.
we're good. Don't worry about me.
I love that so much.
So there's my funny story for the weekend. My fingers are thankfully non-broken. We're good. I'm accident prone to a T.
I've just stopped asking if she's okay. She trips on everything.
Everything.
And I
off
watch
curbs.
to make sure that
she
she's
moves
still
on.
standing.
Yeah.
And even if you're not still standing, I just go over and I'm like, "You good?"
Yeah.
Let me help you up.
I've fallen off a curb and she just kept moving, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll catch up." My favorite one though is my family was coming to town, and so we got an Airbnb. And there's a step down. It's black, pitch black outside. I couldn't see, and I missed it. I completely missed 2 steps, and I went down hard.
And that was when I was ahead of you.
Yeah.
And
So
I
she
think
saw the steps.
I had my flashlight. And then I turned around and you were, because I didn't even see you fall. I just heard you're like, "I'm okay." And I turn around with my light and you're just laying there on the ground.
Yeah. So no one really is concerned when I fall anymore.
That was the only one I really was concerned about. And then after that, I've just noticed how accident prone you are that I'm like, "You're fine."
I bounce back. It's fine.
Although, now that you're saying this, it makes more sense of why you don't walk on the escalators.
Yeah. I don't want to die. Anytime we go anywhere, Mackenzie is either running ahead of me or running upstairs.
I don't stand on the escalators here. I'm like, the rule in London is if you are standing, you're on the right side and you walk on the left, and I'm on the left. I'm like, I'm going to bypass all of you.
And I say, I'll see you up there. And
So I don't walk when I'm with you, though.
Yeah.
You even get annoyed, though, because I'll start walking before we reach the top. I'll go up 2 steps and like get the
she'll start
momentum.
just going.
And you're like, why are you walking? It carries you to the end.
Dude. Well, okay, so when my dad was here, he was helping me move in.
Yeah.
We I don't know what we had done, but London is all stairs,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Like if you find somewhere with an elevator, it is money,
Yeah.
even though most people don't use it.
Elevator.
Anyway, so we had done a full day of stairs, and my dad was like, "I'm done."
Mm-hmm.
And so we finally get to a tube station that has the escalator.
Yeah.
And he's like, thank goodness. And we're sitting there. And he looks over and people are jogging up the stairs. And he goes, we invented escalators for a reason, people.
No, you know what the funniest thing is, though, is that we got to the airport and I was on my baggage and I think I stopped walking on the like conveyor belt thingy, and you got mad at me at that point because you were like, you're supposed to walk.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
so
one
I
walks.
did, which I always thought was
That one's
hilarious
flat.
because I was like, this is my moment that I needed to check something on my phone. And you were like, no, you have to walk on this. I was like, it's carrying us.
The walking and one you move. That one you walk.
So that one I also feel like I could have 100% stood on. I usually don't,
We're
but
mixed
if I
on that.
need to, I will stand on that one because I just know it carries me and I can just do whatever and then I'll keep walking.
See, that one's a little too slow to feel productive.
No, but I don't need to feel productive. I just need to know that I am still moving with my bags and I am able to get out what I need. I can getting closer, at least in airport, but you know me in airports. I like to be prepared.
4 hours early.
Anyway, okay. We're going to jump
Anyway.
into some questions.
Get to know us today.
Okay, biggest fears. What's your biggest fear?
Are we talking rational or irrational?
Either or. I feel like mine is both. It's definitely spiders.
Mm.
But I also feel like that's justified, that is a rational fear. Because, like, spiders are poisonous, and I've had spiders charge me. So, I feel like the saying of, you're bigger than them and they're more scared of you. No, they're not.
No, spiders are terrifying.
No. So, I feel like that's a very rational fear,
All right.
as well as irrational, because I get it. I get why I shouldn't be, but I'm terrified.
I get that. Natural disasters.
Really?
There's nothing I can do to stop it or prepare for it, and that ticks me off.
I never would have guessed that. Is that your irrational fear?
No, that one's rational to me. I might not be a planner to the extent Mackenzie's a planner,
Mm-hmm.
but everything is ordered in my head. And I have a contingency and a plan for a plan for a plan, right? And natural disasters you can't do anything for. I don't know when it's going to
No, but you can be prepared for them.
How am I preparing for an earthquake?
You have designated spots in your house that you know are secure that you go to.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't tell me when it's going to show up.
Well, if you live near a fault line, usually they can predict some of them, I think.
See, that's the thing, because I'm from Utah, and technically we're not near a fault line, but we're due for a major earthquake.
Yeah. I've been in an earthquake. I thought my room was haunted. It was, I think,
Logical response.
I thought it was like 2 a.m, and I was reading my book,
Mhm.
and I had a seashell lamp beside my bed,
Mm.
and it started rattling, and it scared me. And then I looked up, and my door slowly started swinging. But at first, when I clocked it, it was just coming in, and I was like, I'm being haunted. Like, there is a ghost shaking my thing and opening my door, like thinking they're coming in. And then it started going like this, that I was like, oh, this is an earthquake. But the funny thing is I went through my head of what did my mom tell me to do? And it was, if anything could fall on you, you move away from it. But by the time it ended, I had no time to move. I clocked that it was an earthquake, and I was like, oh, I'm good. I guess I could just stay here. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
laying down. That was, I think, her other thing was if if you're in your room, lay down on your bed.
The side of your bed.
See, my mom always says the middle, and you put a pillow over you to protect you, so that if anything's on the side of your beds, they can't fall on you.
That's why I've been told the side. Because then it hits the bed and it angles. So you have a little corner.
Part of your bed are you mean this?
Like right here on the floor.
Oh, no, I was in my bed.
So if anything falls, it hits your bed. So it doesn't hit you.
See, no, mine
That's what
wouldn't have
school
worked.
taught me.
No, my mom always said you need to be in the middle with the pillow over you because if if my lamp had fallen, if I was on the floor and it had fallen this way, it would have hit me in the head. And if I was on the side of my bed on it, it would have fallen and hit me on the head. So I had to roll into the middle of my bed and put my pillow.
This is one of my favorite things about us. We diagram. To try and figure things out, we act it out.
Yeah,
It makes me very happy. Okay.
So you have to like roll. Anyway.
Oh, you want to know my irrational?
Yeah, what's your irrational?
Ants.
I'm learning new things about you today. What?
Not like terrified of them, but they're sneaky. You hang out outside, and all of a sudden I came back in and I had them like in my hair or like on me, and I was like, where'd you come from?
You've had ants in your hair?
Yeah. See? Scary.
That's terrifying. What's something no one would expect about you when they meet you?
People have told me I'm overwhelming when they first meet me.
I didn't get that impression at all.
Because I'm loud. And I have never had an issue with showing up and being like, hey, how are you? Like, tell me about who you are. So I would say that I enjoy silence.
That's fair. See, but I think that's admirable about you. Because, like, I feel like anytime we've had to meet new people in groups, I'm going to let Abby lead this because you're so good. Like, you're just loud. I mean,
I am loud. See?
You're not overwhelmingly loud. You're just more of like, I take it as welcoming. I took it at least when I first met you, it was like, awesome. You're easy to get to know.
That or that I'm short. People don't seem to ever realize because I have a big personality.
Why? It's because you're only 5 feet.
Exactly. So I tend to like, it adds another foot to my personality.
You're like compact.
You
You gotta let it out somehow.
Yeah. How about you?
I've actually been told this a lot. Mine would be that I am introverted. I've had lots of people who make me say that they think I'm extroverted, and I'm not. I'm an introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
I'm very much like, I hit my wall at the end of the day where I'm like, leave me alone. Don't touch me.
I can attest to that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say I think most people are shocked by that I'm not extroverted.
I can say that.
But what are you most excited for in life right now? I know your answer to this.
To have my dissertation done. No, I'm so ready for this project to be done.
I'm ready for it for you. Like,
Thank you.
I'm excited for you to be able to be like, hey, I'm not stressing about this.
Yeah, Mackenzie hears all of my drama. All the time.
I'm stressed for you, and I don't even have to write the dissertation.
What about you?
Honestly, end of July. I'm ready to have a break from work right now. I'm just really tired, and I'm tired of getting sick because I'm around kids all the time. Weird food combo you secretly love. I get teased from my roommates all the time because I like jam with my eggs. And by that, I don't like...
Yes, please do explain this gross monstrosity.
I don't just put eggs on a plate and eat them with jam.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have my buttered toast and I put jam on it. The ideal combo is jam, bacon, and then my eggs on top. Bacon and jam is delicious because it's your sweet and your salty, and it is the perfect combo. And so now anytime I have an egg, I have to have butter and jam on my toast. And then I put the egg on top and I eat it, and it's delicious. Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I'm knocking. Here's the hard
I'm going to
part,
make
though.
it for you one day, and that's all you're going to be allowed to eat at my house. Lies, I couldn't do that to you.
I was going to say.
You just have to try one bite.
Here's the thing, though, because mine is normal for my entire family that we grew up with this. It's eggs with ketchup. That's normal.
I don't like that, and I've tried that, and I don't like it.
Yeah, you're weird. We've
See,
already discussed
No,
this.
you have to try the jam, though.
No, I don't.
You already put ketchup on your eggs.
Normal society.
No, jam is not that much different because it's your sweet and salty. So many people... Look where you live. But, like, even here, everyone has sweet and salty popcorn. Is
Yeah,
because you
it's
want your sweet and
disgusting.
your salty. You want, yeah, no, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. Do you have a childhood nickname that you're known for?
Tribe. Baby tribe. Or little tribe. Any version of that.
Of tribe.
Yeah, my dad used to coach basketball
Mm-hmm.
at the local high school. And
Yeah.
so it was little me with all these like senior
Mm.
boys. And so they would call me like baby tribe or little tribe or.
Cute.
Yep.
My mom used to call me Macadamia Nut Cookie.
That's not a nickname that's long.
Well, she would just be like, Macadamia Nut.
Oh, that's cute.
But she would do a lot. Macadamia Nut Cookie. That was my mom's. But my brother's child, it's his nickname his whole time that he's called me is Mac.
Mm.
But it's only because he's dyslexic. And as a kid, he couldn't figure out my name so long. He'd get it all mixed up. So he could only spell the
I can attest to that.
M-A-C-K. You butchered it more than he does. And that's impressive.
I have a skill.
So impressive. I've never seen someone botch my name that badly. He knows how to spell my name now, but he just like Mac.
I like that.
Yeah, well, that's my one name though I hate. I hate when other people call me Mac. Only because all of their, like, I got to high school and boys would call me Mac, but they call me with food. So they'd be like, hey, McDonald's. And they'd be like, hey, McBurger.
Mm.
I had someone call me Mac and Cheese growing up too.
That
She was like, she's like my surrogate aunt. And she would put it on Facebook and it was kind of like, okay, this is a little endearing, but also like, no,
yeah.
don't call me Mac and Cheese. But I don't know why, but all men would shorten my name to food.
Because it's men.
Yeah, they're apparently always hungry. So now I just am like, you can call me anything but Mac. Biggest pet peeve?
Lying. It doesn't matter what it is. It ticks me off. If I catch you in a lie, it irks me.
Uh-huh.
You?
I don't even know if mine's considered a pet peeve. I hate ears.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's my pet peeve, but it is my pet peeve when people touch my ears. And my mom tries to do it all the time. She's my attention. She'll just come over and flick my ear. And I'm like, no. And I've done a lot of hair before. And anytime, like, I get near their ear, it just like, ugh. I don't know if that's a pet peeve, though.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or
An
is that just
aversion.
ultimate comfort food?
Cereal.
Nice. Mine is brisket or pulled pork with mac and cheese.
That is very different. Okay. Love it.
That's like if I was feeling down at home, I'd be like, I need some pulled pork. And
That's a hard one to come across.
You can also get packages of like already made pulled pork at Walmart and stuff, and they just throw them in the oven and heat them up. So I would do that a lot. I'd always keep one on stash. So if I was having a bad day, I'd just quickly whip up a thing of mac and cheese.
I like this.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much today.
I know. We're learning so much about each other as well. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you'd buy?
Plane ticket.
To where?
I don't care.
Fair.
Actually, right now it's Egypt. I really want to go to Egypt. Yeah, but have you ever seen the things? It's like if I won the lottery, I wouldn't say anything, but there would be signs.
Mm-hmm.
There would be signs.
What would be your sign? Flying everywhere?
You wouldn't see me.
Yeah.
I told that to my parents once because we did enter a lottery.
I love that.
And I was like, if I win, I'm not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just won't see me for a month or several. And just know I'm good.
The whole, like, you wouldn't know, but there would be signs. Mine would be that, like, I'd be eating some bougie food at home. I'd be buying the good groceries. I'd start shopping at M&S.
Oh,
My outfits would probably change, too.
oh, love a good real shopping spree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you don't actually have to look at the price tag.
Yeah.
No,
Knowing me, I'd probably still...
Like, I'd still take the plane ticket. Keep my jeans and a t-shirt, give me a plane ticket.
And you know what? I probably would still be traveling with a backpack.
Exactly.
I'd be like, give me the cheap Ryanair,
Oh, yeah.
but I'll just spend the, like, 100 pounds to go on the days I want instead of the 40 pounds and trying to, like, get to the airport at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see us. It's fine.
Yeah. Have you ever snuck out of the house?
I didn't need to. I love you, Mom and Dad. But by the time they got me, I'm the youngest, and
Mhm.
they were tired. And so I would come home
Mm-hmm.
whenever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd text them and be like, hey, I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd come home whenever, and they would be asleep, and I would lock up the house. And then I'd wake up my dad and say, hey, I'm home, and then I'd go to bed. So I never had to sneak out. There was no reason.
Yeah. I didn't either. I actually had a high school teacher tell me once that she thinks everyone should try and sneak out of their house once. It's like a rite of passage. And I was a very anxious youth. And youth. I still am. I literally came home from school and was like, what would my consequence be if I hypothetically snuck out of the house? And my mom's like, you wouldn't. She already was like, we don't need to tell you the consequence because we already know you'd probably be so stressed you wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
And I never did. Also, I lived in the smallest town ever.
What was there to do?
There was nothing to do.
Yeah.
We had one little main street with a grocery shop, a pharmacy, and the dental office. If we got anywhere, someone would have to come with a vehicle, pick me up, and then we could get into the city. But then we do what? Go from McDonald's? Nothing's open. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was also the same though. My parents were just very much like, let us know around the time you'll be home. Just keep in contact with us. And then I would do the same. I'd have to wake my parents up. Although I would wake my mom up and I would sometimes have full conversations with her about how the night went.
And she'd forget?
She would come barging into my room the next morning.
I had that.
Ticked off. And she would be like, you did not tell me you came home. And I'm like, I need to start recording our conversations.
Yep. We had that several times.
Yeah. And then she'd sit down and be like, let me tell you again. And then she'd be like, oh, this does sound familiar.
Ringing a bell.
Yeah.
I also had dogs. They're loud. I'd walk in and they'd start barking. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
They would bark at you though?
I mean, someone showed up. They got excited.
Oh, fair.
So
Our dog never did that.
I can't imagine them letting me get out without trying to get out with me.
Oh, fair.
And I'm not jumping, because I lived on the second floor. I'm not jumping from the window.
See, I was in the basement, so I would have just had to sneak out my window. Has someone ever spread a rumor about you?
Yes.
What was it? Do you want to share?
There was a rumor going around on my mission that I was obsessed with an elder and that my only priority was finding a husband.
Y'all were really bored on your missions.
Yep. I was pissed.
Because that's just stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, you're boy crazy. I'm like, okay, great. Send me home.
I would start a rumor back.
Shut up. Yeah. I mean, there's been other weird ones, but yeah.
Fair. I live a boring life now. I don't think anyone has ever spread a rumor about me.
Really? You don't make enough enemies.
Clearly.
They're kind of fun.
I don't know if no. I mean, if maybe they have and I just have never heard about it. I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
Anyone has spread a rumor, heard a rumor about me, let me know.
Or heard one about me that I don't know, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
I
if I know
would
anything.
want someone to spread a rumor about me. I'm like, I feel like it would add some pizzazz in my life. I'd be like, let me thrive on the fact that you guys are thinking all these crazy things. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
I don't know if I do. I
want to.
I believe in like connection at first sight. I can believe that there could be that connection where you kind of like see each other and you kind of both clock that you're attracted to each other. I wouldn't believe in like love at first sight, but I'd be like, you're my person.
I think you have to get to know somebody.
Yeah.
Even that like attraction, it only goes so far.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I did. I wish it was real.
What could you write a book about? If you had to write a book, what would it be about?
Art.
Really? Okay.
Specifically Christian art.
Okay.
And the symbolism in it. I think it is fascinating. And I will talk your ear off.
Do it. Write a book.
No.
Why
no
not?
desire to actually write it.
Okay.
But if you want to follow me around a museum and record it and write it up, type it up, go for it.
If you paid me well, I would.
With what money?
I'm not saying now.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to follow you around next week and be like, it's going to be thousands. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What about you?
My life.
I
think if I ever had to write a book, I'd write a bibliography.
Really?
I just feel like I've talked to so many people about my life and they've been like, what? And I was like, oh, that's just normal to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe it's not normal to the world. And so I'm like, you know what? I would write it one day.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I'd read it.
If you could live in a fictional world, what would it be? Which would you choose?
I want a pet dragon.
Why?
So a world with dragons.
Okay.
Not necessarily magic, but I want a dragon.
Would you lean more towards like Harry Potter dragons or like fourth wing dragons?
I'm thinking fourth
wing dragons. It is.
Where you like have a connection with them
Mm-mm.
and they can chat.
Yeah.
Because the ones in the book are sassy and they make me laugh. You?
I was thinking like I'm going a different route. Part of me was
You
thinking,
usually do.
I'd want to live in Winnie the Pooh fantasy world. I would love to be
Oh.
Christopher Robin's friend and hanging out with them. Or I was thinking, I did think dragons. I was thinking Dragon Tales. Did you ever watch that? As a kid, I always wanted to hold the stone with them and do the circle and like show up in this world with dragons and go on all the adventures. So, I mean, my little childhood self would be like, that is a fictional world I want to go to. Now I think I don't even know. My
The
problem,
difference between us is hilarious on
I
that
feel like
question.
also those are innocent and fun, but I feel like I'd have to be a kid to be in those worlds.
Yeah.
Where I feel like if I had to go as an adult, I don't know if there's a fictional world I'd want to go into that's not like every book that I've read that's like fictional. People die. I don't want to go to Harry Potter. I don't want to like.
People die now.
I know, but they don't die because they have like powers.
Well,
I feel like the predictability here is good. Like I'm just thinking like Harry Potter. I could maybe get through a Harry Potter world. I maybe could survive like Divergent universe.
I feel like that one's worse.
I know, but I feel like I mentally could get through that because I'm not having to struggle through magic. I don't know why, but the magic throws me off.
Yeah, but you're living in an apocalypse where they section you off based on ability.
And my ability wouldn't be up there where they're starting an army.
No, they would. You'd be Divergent.
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I would? Why?
Because you got main character energy.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Book or movie that impacted you the most growing up?
Percy Jackson.
Interesting.
So I I am dyslexic,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the first novel I got through.
Interesting.
And it gave me a feeling that I could accomplish something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I fell in love with mythology.
Love it.
And so it spanned my love of like history and
Mhm.
art and
The book that I think impacted me most was The Giver.
I didn't read that till later.
My mom gave it to me when I was 9. It had just come out.
Mm.
She read it and then was like, I think you'd like this one. And I think it was the first time I really stayed up super late reading it. And I
Nice.
think my mom gave it to me on a Friday. I stayed up reading it that night, and then it was the first thing I grabbed in the morning, and I finished it that morning. And my mom came in and was like, what did you think? And it was like the first book that I binged all the way through. And I think I've read it 5 times now.
Wow.
It's like my comfort. It's one of my comfort books. That I genuinely just, if I need a thought-provoking one, I'll read. How much does your personality change when you're around different people? Does it?
Yes. How much?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you fluctuate?
I do.
Same.
I do. It depends on my level of trust of the person.
Mm-hmm.
What side of me you get.
Yeah.
So you get the most,
Mm-hmm.
the loud, the crazy, the chaotic.
Yep.
But also the sad and vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Most people just get the loud.
Fair.
I don't know why, but that's the
No.
side that shows.
I'm opposite.
Mm.
My personality does change, but I'm quieter around people that I don't know.
Mm.
My loud doesn't come out until I'm very comfortable with you.
Mm.
And then I'm, let me be crazy. And you can.
It's
Which is interesting because most people I meet do think I'm extroverted, but I also feel like I hold myself back with most people that I meet. I very much am like,
Yeah.
you have to gain my trust, or I have to. Part of me always questions and wants to figure out, like,
Motive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is so bad. That's a me issue. Should go to
No,
therapy
it's-
for that. But
It's a safety mechanism. I did go to therapy for that because I do it. It's a
I have
safety
a
mechanism.
safety mechanism.
You've been
Okay.
taught along the way that you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work my way through that one.
Interesting. Best prank you've ever pulled?
I was never a prank person.
Really?
Yeah, pranks and I never understood them.
I love a good prank. I don't know the best one I've ever pulled. I think I once put flour in my mom's hairdryer. She about beat me for that one because
Yeah, I would.
she was getting ready to go somewhere and I forgot that I'd done it and she poofed it.
Plus your hair's wet, so it's gonna get all. Oh,
Yeah, it was a bad morning. I'm pretty sure that was the one I pulled. I do remember her being mad because I think I pulled a prank for April Fool's and didn't realize she was like rushing out the door or something. A prank that I've always wanted to pull is I really want to get, there's these little poppers and I don't know if you can get them here, but you can get them in America. And they're little like firecrackers. So you throw them at the ground and they pop, the poppets.
Pop rocks.
I've
Something
always
like
wanted
that.
to get those and put them around the toilet seat.
Oh,
And in
I've seen
people's
that.
shoes. I just think it. I don't know why, but seeing videos of those bring me so much joy that I'd love to do that. My brother once pulled a prank on me and put VHS tapes, mini cars, and I think little frogs, and he shoved them underneath my bedding. And so I crawled into bed at night, but he put them in all different layers. And so I was trying to get comfortable, and every time I rolled over, but then it took me forever. I had to like strip my bed because I couldn't figure out which layer of blankets he put things in.
That's impressive.
It was very impressive.
That takes way too much forethought. Yeah. I don't have enough patience to do pranks. That's what I learned. I once tried. I think we tried to surround wrap a car. I got bored. I think we put sand in their bed. Or salt in their bed. I think we put salt in their bed too. And I was like, this is just dumb. Like, I'd be pissed, but I would just take it off and get another blanket.
But that's the best part, especially if you put it on the mattress, because then they have to vacuum it out, which is really bad. My dad's a mechanic, and so he always told me, he was like, if you're going to prank someone, you cannot put anything in the vents of their cars, because I have definitely, I've done a lot of pranks, now that I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I once, what do you call that? Graffitied someone's car. I got like shaving foam and did their windows. We put Oreos and like sticky stuff in the door handle. So when they grabbed it open, and then we threw confetti in. But that was my dad's one thing, is he was like, as a mechanic, the worst thing you can do to someone's vehicle. Because I had friends that would put mustard and stuff down the vents. Oh. But I did once actually. I kind of did it, but I set all of their things to blast, so the air would blast out of it, and then I just laid paper with confetti on it, and so when they blasted it, like the confetti flew up at them, but it didn't really get into the vents. I agree with your dad, because my grandparents, his buddies filled his car with confetti for their wedding, and it got in the vents, and they were on their way to the honeymoon, and it shut down. No.
So they had to use all their honeymoon money to fix the car and get it back. And so they ended up going on their honeymoon with her parents camping.
No.
Yep. And they've been going to that campsite every year since.
I take it back. That's not my biggest fear. I would hate to do a honeymoon with parents.
Oh,
why would they go camping? I'd be like, no, I just go home.
Because the parents were going camping. They're like, you want to come? And they're like, sure. So they went.
I'd be like, no.
Yellowstone.
I once filled someone's bedroom full of balloons and short-sheeted his bed.
Remind me never to give you a key anywhere I live. Privilege revoked.
We did a lot of pranks in high school.
We did 2 pranks.
I was from a really little town.
Yeah, you got nothing else to do.
We got bored easy. We have some fun. There's these Instagram questions that we have seen, and so we're going to answer some of those.
5 hypothetical questions for your best friend. Which version of me scares you the most? Tired me, hungry me, or bored me?
Bored you?
Yeah, I would say that.
I never know what's going to happen when you're bored. I feel like I can deal with the other two. I can give you some food and send you for a nap. What about me?
Hungry.
I get very hangry.
You get hangry. Yeah, when I get bored, I get random. If you had to piss me off, which 3 words, what would you say?
With 3 words?
3 words.
3 words? That's not a lot.
I have one for you.
Okay, you go first.
Blank is coming.
Dang, that's a brilliant.
I know.
Blank is coming. I want to say something like, I lied, but that's only 2 words.
That works. Depending on how you say it, because you say that sometimes as like I lied, which is fine.
I think I'd be like, sorry, I lied. I feel like that one would piss you off.
That would tick me off. Yeah. If I invited you over and said, bring gloves, what would you assume we're doing? Burying a body.
You would assume that if I had said that?
No.
If I said bring gloves.
No. I'd assume we were gardening, to be honest.
It's true. It's true. I would have you in the garden.
But part of me wishes it was we're wearing a body.
I feel like it would range. I feel like you'd either like need me to help you clean something. Like I feel like there'd be an explosion that you'd be like, bring gloves, or you'd killed someone. My mind went there. I genuinely think if you were like, bring gloves, I'd have to be like, how long of gloves are like? Do I need like the medical grade? Is there blood, or like we cleaning up some paint that you've exploded or something?
Both are possible options.
Exactly.
And you are gardening. The difference between us. If someone needed proof I'm not normal, what story would you tell first?
I'd probably tell them how much Coke you drink. But in Utah, if you're in Utah,
I was gonna say that's a pretty normal thing for most of my.
if you were in Utah, that wouldn't shock anyone.
No, anywhere else in the world, yeah, it does.
Yeah, what about me?
Our Denmark trip.
Why? Which part? Me?
Yes. 4 hours early, up at the butt crack of dawn, turning the shower on, doing everything by 1. Sum it up. Yeah.
Fair. But I feel like I know other travelers that they would say that's completely normal.
You see, it works.
Yeah.
If someone had to take a test on how to be my best friend, what's the first lesson?
Get a good night's rest. Arrive with Diet Coke and a treat. And just roll with it.
Just roll with it.
I feel like I'd just be like, make sure you are rejuvenated and you are ready to go. Because it's like we said before. If you're bored, you never know what the day is going to bring.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, let's go.
Just be prepared for it.
Yeah. Be prepared for anything. And bring Diet Coke to make sure you are energized as well and you are good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like this. She's going to feed you whether you want it or not. It's lesson 1. That's the first lesson I learned.
Just say yes to the food.
If I had a warning label, what would it say?
Do you know mine?
Caution, redhead. I'm funny.
Wow. That actually hits home. Because, yeah.
Yep.
No, yours would be caution, may fall over at any moment.
Bring
Awesome.
bubble wrap. What's one thing I do better than anyone else you've met?
Oh.
I'm in.
What's something you do better than anyone else I've met? There's 2 ranges. Something you do better than anyone else is survive on little sleep. And the other one is that you are just so charismatic. Like, you don't care. Like, you'll ask me a question of being like, who is that? And I'll be like, I don't know. And before I even answer, I don't know, I'll turn around and you are chatting with them. And you are like, this is this person. And I think you're the first person that I've ever seen that can do that so easily, that you just mix in with any crowd and you immediately are like, hey, here are these people.
Yeah.
Join in. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that. Thank you.
You love freely
Aww.
more than almost anyone I've ever met. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually so cute.
Like I got a lecture on sleep the other day
I did.
from Mackenzie.
And
I was half asleep during it, which is the ironic part.
Yeah.
So I didn't really hear it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing I said in the voice memo. It came off because of love.
Yeah.
Right? I may not have heard the whole spiel, but I felt
Girl, I don't think you heard any of it.
I didn't.
You immediately were like, I watched your eyes shut down and I was like, I'm going to shut up now.
But you kept going. That was the best part. And I'm like, she loves me. There's just
It's true.
complete, since we met, complete and total love.
Oh, I love that.
So,
Yeah, I do love you.
what side of me scares you the most?
Ooh.
I feel so evil with these questions.
What side of you scares me the most?
The short side. Just kidding.
Yeah. I would say probably like your board, kind of the same thing, your board side, like the unpredictability. That sometimes I am like, oh, okay. Would have been sure are we getting in right now? I think that's the only part where I've ever been like nervous of being like, oh, what are we doing?
When have we ever?
I just think like Denmark,
Oh, yeah.
like you knocking over the display and then immediately chatting with the guy. Part of me was like, what are you going to ask him? Because if I feel like I might have ticked you off or there's a weird vibe there, I'll hold back and you don't.
Yeah.
And so that's the only part that I've been like, hold on. Am I going to have to step in and intervene? But I never have. So, I need to stop worrying.
I mean, I can talk myself out of any situation.
And I've learned that. And so,
Your mama bear side.
Oh, interesting. Have you ever seen it?
Usually when I don't eat or sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's
Quite a bit.
well, that's honestly not even my mama bear side.
My mama bear side comes out for other.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
that's fair.
Yeah. All right. How do you describe me to others?
You're awesome. Here.
My word for you is gonna be chaotic.
I was gonna say charismatic.
Ah, you know, same thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, you're charismatic, you're outgoing, loving. Yeah, any of those.
Okay. Loving, bright.
Aw.
I'm gonna say redhead, but like just like that, full of energy, kind of like ready to go.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, hope you enjoyed getting to know us a little bit better.
Especially with our chaos. And yeah.
See us next week. We're going to talk about fathers for Father's Day and a little bit about who our fathers are and how they've shaped us. Our Instagram, join the never.
On our email. nadmpod@outlook.com.
Or
And-
DM.
Or
on
DM
Insta-
us. Yeah. Any of that.
We're easily reachable.
Yes. And please reach out. Because we
Please.
love hearing from people.
Yes, we do.
Anyway,
See you next time.
love you. Bye.